record button. Not forget to do it this time. And ask the question of, would anyone like to recap for a hero point?
I do know, but I got one last time, so I feel like someone else should.
If no one says anything, you're welcome to do
We
it.
got on the boat. We found out that we needed to use Magicka to get the boat in the air. We then found out that Gronk doesn't really know magic, probably. And we were attacked by smoke dragons that came out of the giant plume that's somewhat near us.
Tegan still believes he's a great wizard. Tegan failed the role spectacularly. He believes he is a great wizard.
Alright, Adama, you get a extra hero point. Woo.
Oh, yeah. Now I get to, miss with more spears. Fuck yeah.
Just let him rip, man.
Let him rip. I forgot about that. You need to title that episode, Let It Rip.
I can always go change it. So, we convene right after that. Gronk had... Well, I mean, no, Agama actually got the final blow, if I'm not mistaken, on that City Drake that Gronk and Oleander had managed to tag team lasso. And it, vanished in a puff of smoke when your final blow hit. And what is the... Were you just rolling haphazard repair to...
I did that a lot earlier. You can delete it. I was just seeing what happened when I clicked a macro on my hotbar.
Okay. To the north, you do still see... I believe the terminology I used prior was the Doom Cloud.
Does it still seem like it's approaching? Are we gaining speed going away from it now that she's down there doing the engines?
Well, go ahead and give me a perception, so you can gauge how it is then.
Ah, son of a gun! I forgot about that. Public roll.
I mean, I can see what it is.
Yeah, but I want to see what it is. I can't even see what it is.
Man, you would have preferred the first one, to be honest.
I bet, but I can't even see it.
Can I make it public? I can. Boop, boop.
Oh.
Do you want to keep that one?
Uh-huh.
So you look to the north, and it is getting slightly brighter, just mostly due to the proximity of this large, fiery death cloud. It's not directly on you guys. It's still somewhat on the horizon, but it does appear to be bearing towards you. It is heading southbound, and
We're
it is
east.
You
If
you
I
are
recall.
heading east, yes. And it is absurdly massive. It is the horizon.
Like, there's nothing we can do to avoid it. Like, it doesn't look like if we continued on this path for X amount of time at X amount of speed that we could outrun it.
At your current... actually... What could... I forget things. Hold on. Skills. Yeah, there's not really anything I could ask for that. So, with...
Intelligence for some mathematics?
Yeah, but you can't just roll an intelligence.
Yeah.
No. Because everything's
That's
skill-based.
weird. Okay.
That's why I was thinking, I guess, like, survival could be, but that's more so, you know, hunting and foraging style. There are various at any rate, we'll just sort of tie it into perception because it is very much like a figuring stuff out stat. With a 19, we'll even add the fact of you would sort of be able to surmise of like you might. It's still decently far in the distance. You might be able to, you know, because you're heading completely perpendicular to it. It's theoretically possible you could zip out before it would crash into you head on.
I mean, do we get the guys that maybe we need to go southeast to try and would that give us a better shot of avoiding it, or do we just keep hoping for the best and see what? Because I mean, if it's the horizon, it's moving faster than we are. No matter what direction we go, it's going to eventually get us.
Sort of, you know, with the rest of the party, you're able to.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I guess.
I don't know. I don't
talking out loud. Just like, what do we do? How do we avoid that? Can we avoid that?
What time are we officially starting?
Right now.
Oh, okay.
Did you need time? Because we can pause.
What's that?
Do you need like time? I figured since
I thought
everybody
you guys
was
were
here.
just bullshitting. I just need to read a storybook to Evie real quick, like 5 minutes.
No problem.
I'll be right back. Well, actually, I'm going to be sitting right here reading to her. I'll just turn my mic off.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll still chill so you don't like lose anything. Split decisions gives people time to think about potential things.
Can I use this time to repair Simon?
Sure.
Because it takes
There's
1 minute with a quick repair.
Okay. Is Simon still locked in?
Yeah, he's still actually. I'm just working on him while he's driving.
Sure.
Because I think it's 5 points. Is that what it is? 10
he's
minutes. Oh, you set a DC.
Which?
And if I succeed, I restore 5. If I critically exceed, I restore 10.
You roll for it.
Craft?
Go ahead and roll a craft. It's an incredibly low DC. Oh my god. You do it though.
Alright, so you get 5 points in.
You have a +7, I made the DC 10. It's just... Oy vey. Don't scare me like that. So you succeed, it's 5 HP. +5 per every proficiency rank you have in capacity, or in crafting. Which I believe you're trained?
I'm trained.
So technically it would be 6, but he's already at max, so...
Yeah, 18 health. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Quick repair. Instead of having to take 10 minutes, just a quick minute and back on the road. Yeah, let's hope I get out of these terrible rolls.
So, you originally headed east, or southeast, to get out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were course corrected to just east.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, though, you guesstimate.
Where's
Go ahead.
Lizzie? Maybe we talk to her, see what she says? Does she even know that we've won?
She...
We're still down in the hold powering the engines.
Yeah, she swapped places with Oleander, but, you know, that would sort of been a thing he could have told you guys about when he gets back. What was for dinner tonight for everybody?
Bacon and potatoes.
Beef and bok choy stir fry.
Oh. Jamaican beef patty.
Neat. The rest of my Italian bread has a French bread pizza.
I use this seasoning, this company that Will recommended. I can't remember the name of the company right now. He'll know it when he comes back. It's like scorpion rub is what it's called. It's really good. Really good on beef.
Well, I'm going to go use the restroom while we're waiting for Will. Go ahead and go to the bathroom yourself. Did that mute me?
Either of you thought about what you want to do for your free archetype?
Towards, I think it was Mauler.
That's a fun little concept. You essentially get a free multi-class.
Okay.
Mr. Wayland, OBS doesn't recognize my hotkeys. Thanks, Wayland. Hello, Oreo. How you doing? Ooh, I can do a group perception? That's neat.
I mean, I could go talk to Lizzie while we wait.
I mean, I'm relatively fine with being paused, but you can definitely...
Fine. I said no.
I don't know if that's what you want to do. I assume...
I mean, just get her
He
input
would.
on it's her airship, right? See what she thinks we need to be doing to avoid the doom cloud.
Just throw a hat at it.
Could throw a researcher at it.
Perhaps a star orb.
The NPC Star Orb.
Which, if you're able to tell,
I knew she was always here. Watching. Always watching.
can't listen though.
But
Literally
maybe they can read
deafened.
lips.
I kind of want to like
That's
see
a
if I
feat.
can generate an image of them like actually as a DJ. think would
All right,
be
I'm
fun.
back.
Welcome back. So the discussion was about what are you guys going to do to avoid the death cloud? Doom cloud, death cloud, whatever. The big scary flames and fire.
And I said to talk to Lizzie to see what they think that we can avoid it at any rate. Because otherwise it's about keep heading east or go southeast and hope to avoid it, maybe.
To which the last person that saw her was Oleander. So, do you have any insights into it, Oleander?
No, I would say that's what we should do is talk to her about it.
Where is she?
She's now putting her fake magic in the thing.
Fake magic.
Fake magic.
Doo-doo.
So you're just gonna go.
Go kind of yell down the steps. Tell her that we defeated the dragons. Doom Cloud's still coming. What do we do? Doesn't look like we can outrun it.
Sorry, drink. So you're just shouting down there. Were you gonna
Just kind of yelling, like, we defeated the
because
dragons.
she's like technically like the area is like under here.
Oh. Okay.
I just
So then I'll go all the way down, and then I'll yell at her.
Okay.
Like, once I have visual, yell. Like, if she wants
How
to...
long would that take, per se?
For me to go do this?
Yeah. Roundabout. How much time was spent?
I don't know. 30 seconds? A minute?
Oh, never mind. I'll say. I wish to nap to regain my health.
You can use medicine to attempt to.
So, I mean, I'll go
Regain
down
some
there,
of
yell
your
at her, tell her that stuff, and see if she
You
wants to
roll
come up
on
and take a
medicine,
look.
huh?
That is treating your wounds.
Oh, jeez.
Dead.
So
Band-aid didn't stick, fell off, got infected.
Ay. There is actually a DC for things, but hold on. Mayhaps. Oh my god. Alright.
I feel like I should use my hero point that I got last round.
You might want
Reroll
to.
that.
You might want to.
Yeah, let's, how do I use the hero point?
I mean, it's just a failure at this current point. You can take another, in 10 more minutes you can try again.
I need health. I feel like we're not getting away from that thing.
So, if you... We'll say after Tegan would have... you tried that immediately after the fight because, you just stopped Gronk from falling flat on you. You tried to administer some of your cuts and bruises. So we'll say as soon as Tegan attempts to parlay, you would be able to do it again. Is that fair?
Sounds good.
Okay, so back then, Tegan, what were you? You said you went down there to get visual, and then what?
Yeah, get visual, tell her we've defeated the dragons that were on deck. The cloud's still coming at us.
down.
The cloud's coming right at us. I don't know if we can
Nothing there.
avoid it. Do you have...
This goddamn dog. Hold on a minute.
So you'll go down there and you'll see that she is channeling magic into both engines, and this is your first time. Hi, Oreo. Your first time actually being in the engine room. If you'd like to roll,
Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you'd like me to roll.
I mean, what would you like? What would you like to roll?
I
This is your
mean-
first time in the engine room of like a non.
I guess Engineering to see would be a good one to see if I can understand anything that's there. And, I'm on the ship. I can take more runs at it later, but I feel like engineering would be the best. Like, oh, that's that, that's this. That's how they did that.
Right. Okay. So go ahead and do an engineering. Agama, do you have a healer's kit?
God bless America.
I do not believe so. Let me double check.
I don't think anyone does, do they?
Oleander
Negativo, I do
does.
not.
So
What do I need to do?
you have to hold a healer's kit in order to heal via the treat your wounds.
So will someone let me borrow? I can do it. Let me borrow your kit. I can heal you.
How do I give the monkey my kit?
You just
Mr.
tell
Munt.
me. You just
Okay,
tell
I'll
me.
just do this.
Oh, or you could do that. Well, then someone else needs to be treated too.
Okay.
I'm trained in medicine. I
Roll
can
your
treat.
healing, and then if you want to give me. Well, you're downstairs right now.
Oh yeah, I can't do anything. Get out of here.
No, I'm going back to sleep.
Take your back. So I'm downstairs. I'll help people later.
Okay. So what did you roll for?
15.
15. Okay. You get down there and you see she's channeling into two separate engines. And with a 15, you know what? Give me a history too, just out of curiosity. Sort of like comparing.
History. Is history a thing? Or does that be a recall knowledge on something?
Recall knowledge.
On what?
That would be under
Arcane, occultism.
You do a recall knowledge on crafting for me.
Ooh, crafting. Where's crafting? Oh. Good.
Okay, and you actually rolled really well. Not quite a crit, but you definitely succeed on it. It's a 15. So
Close.
very close. You are able to notice that you had just gone through museums and displays and everything set up prior about the Dragon engine, and the two engines that are in here, A, they look very similar to each other, and B, they are smaller than, the humongous ones. As I've said, they're, roughly the size of like a shed, whereas these are maybe outhouse size.
So do I think that these are the new engines they were talking about?
That is for you to surmise.
So then, I mean, is that my first time seeing
That is
engines like this, like dragon engines this small?
Yes.
So then I would
And
assume
there are
that that's what they...
two, which, to your
Means they should be
knowledge,
pumping.
the Dragon engine is only used to provide lift
So they're using
or a
lift and
buoyancy.
propulsion.
There's something that it looks awful lot like a Dragon engine that's being used for propulsion.
So I'm going to say which one of these is the propulsion engine, and can we overload it?
So she's sort of constantly channeling into these two separate ones, and she's just kind of like tilting her head towards the left, where she's using like a staff to, split the magic into. And if you want to give me another medicine now, Oleander, we can hopefully get you healed up. You know what? That's fine.
Better than it was last time. What's behind door number 2 over here?
Well, hold on. You get
Alright.
to recover this many HP.
Give me a good one. Better than nothing.
And you can do this again in 10 minutes. There's no sort of, when you're in a downtime situation, it's pretty easy to,
Okay.
There are limitations. If you, I don't know if I told you guys this, but if you hit Control and Space, that brings up a little dialog box where you can type pretty much anything into. I believe it even does math functions, if I'm not mistaken. No. Alright, I lied on that one. But you can say type treat wounds. And you can say action treat wounds. And it'll just pop up right there for you to read about. See, generally it's a DC 15.
Oh, cool.
So, neat stuff. So she's motioning towards the other, to the left.
I'll ask before I go upstairs, does it have to be arcane? Like, does it have to be magic, or can it be... How do I say it? I can make Simon explode. Will that give power to this, or will it do nothing? Because it's a explosion, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
not necessarily magic, but it is a force of energy.
She has sort of like a grimace on her face. She's, like clearly straining from trying to power both of these things. And, I don't think an explosion would benefit us right now.
Okay. Well, I would like to come up and see if Oleander has any spell left that he can help her pump into the propulsion engine. If we can speed up, we could avoid.
Can I blow up the engine? I think that would help us escape. It's just funny, dude. Are you, Oleander, are you trying to you're welcome to try and pick or break into these doors if that's what you're attempting to do.
Oh, you guys can say, oh, God, I forgot you see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I can.
Only one door is open, and that seems odd to me. How come we didn't explore any of this other stuff?
I mean, you're welcome to do that while he's
I wanna pick the
downstairs.
lock.
Okay. So go ahead
I wanna
and
try
give
to
me a thievery.
I have 0 on this one, so this would be great.
How would you attempt to pick it?
With my boot.
Kick it, not pick it.
I'm gonna kick it in. Give me a strength. You want me to roll a strength? Ooh, can I have a little vine come out of my finger and pick it?
That might be the episode title. If that's what, are you just trying to have vines like breaking the mechanisms within the lock?
Yeah. So what would I hit? You want me to
Give
roll
me,
a
give me a
nature?
nature for that one. I like that idea. It succeeds better than that. You know what? Fine. We'll you sort of cause little vines and roots to sprout in the key for it, and it eventually just you just hear a crunch, and it unlocks. Well, it doesn't oh, it's unlocked. It's just the door kind of the handle kind of just.
My character's not very bright, so. Hey, go check that room out. See if you see anything in there you need. What do you need me to do in the meantime? Talk to Lizzie? Is Jeremy there?
He is muted. I believe he
Gronk.
wanted that.
Do you see our homeless skooma addict trying to break into that room?
Might be something important in there, Lizard Man.
I assure you,
No.
there's probably no copper pipes in there. It's fine.
I just see you standing there, enjoying the view.
Someone talking to me.
Yes, I was telling you to go check out that room, being your perception is higher than mine. Maybe you'll find something useful.
It's not higher than yours.
I mean, to a Gamma, the plumes of fire might actually, remind him a little bit of his homeland,
I would have a Gamma go check the room, but there's no insects to eat in there.
Well, what I wanted to do was see if Oleander can pump magic into the propulsion engine to see if it will speed us up.
Yeah, I'll go do that. You go check out that room.
Okay.
Okay. So, we're just gonna
Check out our room.
hand wave you walking down there then, Oleander.
It's a bedroom.
What am I supposed to be checking for?
And the three of you just go into the
There's
bedroom that he
a
broke
scroll
into.
on the table.
No, it's like hanging with everybody. I'm just like, Grunk just kind of shakes his head. Poor flower man.
I told
you.
Not good. Not good.
He's trying to steal copper pipes. We got to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he kept telling me to come in here and look, and I don't know what I'm looking at. This looks like a bedroom.
So you go in there, and yeah, this looks like it was someone's quarters.
We're gonna have to hide the skooma from him.
There's a bed
I found
that's
any interesting
made.
paperwork on the
Uh,
table?
What's in the scroll?
just because it's on the map doesn't mean it's important necessarily, like this hat. Unless.
Well, we know that's an important hat.
Well, we know what that hat is for. What?
Or
Okay.
they're bird people.
So this is a learning experience.
Okay.
No, they're fox
Just
people.
because there's a scroll on there doesn't mean there's anything important.
Yeah, it's just
Or
clutter to make things nice.
What was it
Unless-
that you rolled in there for perception? I don't even see you rolled perception. You rolled nature.
I didn't. I just broke it in.
No,
and went right to you
the
and said,
thievery
"Go check it
and
out."
nature was to open the door. He
Okay, 'cause
jammed
you have-
roots into the lock.
You have like a +7 to perception. I have a +4. So yours is better.
You come across as a much more intelligent character than I.
Oh, I am much more intelligent, but you're much more wise.
Yeah, I knew to break into the door. I don't know what to do once I'm in it.
Well, perception is tied to wisdom.
There's a lot more
Right.
doors around here. What's down here? I got to
Go downstairs, pump the engine.
I
We're
was
about to be
there.
hit by a doom cloud.
I've been there. I was waiting for you. You were muted.
Okay, so can he put power to the engine?
Okay, so Oleander,
Can I
you go
put
down
power
there.
to the engine?
You go down there. You see her.
I tell him
she-
it's the left one.
She sort of notices you coming down there, and she's, also notioning towards the one she has a staff pointed at. And, she's genuinely appears to be like struggling, doing both of these at the same time, and just anything you could spare.
Yes. Yes, indeed. What do you want me to roll?
Give me an Arcana. Because
Untrained.
technically spell slots isn't good. It's weird. Sure. How do you think Oleander would channel his magic?
Oh, that's a
Paint-
loaded question.
Paint that picture, though.
Well, I would always think that his feet would be firmly planted into the ground, but that can't happen here.
I mean, there's ground. That's
He
what you're
draws his
standing on.
power from the nature and surrounding area. We're up in the sky.
I mean, is the sky not part of nature?
Not the sense that I was thinking.
Would you not keep sort of naturey
you do?
stuff on you?
How did you cast spells up here?
That was just a little bit that I had. I planted my feet, remember? I grabbed onto Grok.
Right. But don't you keep like spices and stuff on you?
I don't think Lizzie wants those spices.
Well, I'm just saying,
But
would
it's
it not
nature.
would it not make sense for you to also carry,
Baggy of dirt.
soil from your druidic
Water from the
conclave?
glacier in Alaska
That
that's last by
would,
medicine
but
man.
when you asked me what was in my pockets before, and I told you it was garlic powder.
I mean, that's the questions are just meant to be like a fun thing to get you into the idea. It's not like a distinct, well, you didn't tell me this one question I asked you 3 weeks ago. Not canon, not
I got
allowed.
you. All right, I'm gonna sprinkle a little dirt in there.
So- just
Okay.
Is that where we're going
You-
with that?
how about we paint it as you get the dirt on your hand and you raise your hand to the
Oh, rub my hands together and shit. Yes, that makes
And
so
then-
much more
and
sense
then-
than throwing dirt in the machine.
A green light starts to form in between your palms, and you Kamehameha your fucking nature magic into the thing.
not just
That's what I
here's
would
some
like to do.
dirt.
Here's dirt.
Can I
Put
can
some
I
dirt
offer
on
you
it.
some dirt?
Yeah,
Rose,
like
yeah.
an emerald. Bam!
Like-
Throw it right in there.
Just come in, just pocket sand machine.
Just walk
Pocket
away.
sand.
Do that
Here you go,
dumb little
Lindsay.
Salt Bay thing. Just
Yeah,
walk away.
a little pocket sand for you.
And say you're welcome.
Yep, and then walk out. All right, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna rub dirt in my palms, and you're gonna start seeing my energy form.
Cool. So while you are down there attempting to
Doesn't that
channel,
be given to nature? I mean, that's my main source of magic, and not Arcana.
so Arcana is more so like magic in general.
But if you need my direct powers, shouldn't it be nature?
We're just sort of like you succeeded that Arcana. So
Okay, I'll leave it alone.
I mean, you're welcome to, if you want to roll
No, I saw
nature
13
to
and I said
potentially
no.
critically succeed.
Will it negate the 13 on an Arcana?
I'll be nice and say no.
Well, let's go for gold. Ooh,
A 24 would critically succeed. So, as you're placing your green, glowing, dirty hands near the reactor,
that sounds wonderful.
it appears to be working significantly better than whatever Gronk appeared. Oh no, Agama was doing propulsion. That's right. At any rate,
Actual magic.
yeah. Your magic, in addition to hers, you sort of feel the ship lurch, and if everybody wants to give me a reflex, everybody.
Why can't I find reflex?
DC's 10 on this, by the way.
It's the green little running character above the
The
pink
running
brain.
man, yeah. So on the HUD, it's the one that it's between the castle and the brain, next to the mask. Okay, DC was 10. I just wanted to have it because the ship, you feel sort of like lurch forward as there's a sudden like burst of speed from all this additional magic being poured into the engine. And I wanted to just see if someone would fall over because that'd be funny. Lizzie almost did, which is kind of hilarious.
Which would have ruined everything.
I mean,
All of a sudden, the ship lurches one way and then drops.
the altitude seems to be stable. You know, whoever has the altimeter. What'd you get on that? Yeah, give me an engineering.
Me?
Yeah. No, the other engineers.
Well, I don't know. I just got excited.
Okay, yeah. You look at the altimeter that I'm certain someone had. You're all kind of together, and you haven't. It's leveled off. You haven't been dropping since the start of the battle, and from your knowledge, you know that the engine itself, in terms of keeping the buoyancy of the ship, the lift, it's fairly efficient at that. They don't require a tremendous amount of mana to sustain it, but they do require stuff. So, for a week-long trip, it would require maybe 2 refuelings. Good miles to the gallon.
Just like a Maverick.
At least for lift. The propulsion, you had no idea what that was all about.
But it seems like we're going faster now. Does it seem like we might outrun it in the direction we're going?
So you are all still in the room, were you not?
I can still be in the room. I mean,
Well,
I just
you were.
like nothing happened.
Were you not investigating it?
I percepted in the room. I think I did like a 18 or
18.
something.
Yeah, so you went in there. It looks like a sleeping quarters. You asked about the desk, and there are research papers strewn about on it.
Anything I would find of interest.
What were they researching?
That's what I just said, but differently.
Well, you're more engineering. I want to know what they were researching. What was this ship made for? What were they there for? So I want to break into all the rooms. There's something on this ship.
Excited.
Well, I mean, Tegan kind of already has an idea of what this ship is.
So you're just sort of leafing through these papers, and
Just if anything jumps out
these
at me.
are all, very verbose, and I mean, to you they might be entertaining, but to the layman they're, very dull academic papers, according to the theorem brought forth by Professor Grix, blah, 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 substatute 8 of blah, 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 in accordance to blah, 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 blah. But the 17...
No, that was the one for
You...
the altimeter thing.
Right. Give me an engineering then. You two doing anything?
I'm keeping an eye on the flower man because he doesn't seem right.
I'm telling you,
Well,
Grant,
he's downstairs.
He's high on skooma.
The flower man is
His
downstairs.
beefy mushrooms just standing up on the deck.
Sort of panic running. Wow, 27. Okay. So you will... God dang, 27. That's a critical success too. As you're glancing through these papers, you see the same thing pop up a few times that you're not quite familiar with. But sure enough, the term Sprite Dragon just keeps popping up. And you see the Project FT Sprite Dragon. These terms keep popping up over and over and over again in all of these papers.
What was the dragon that the original dragon engine was from?
That was a sky dragon.
So did they find a way to use another dragon type?
Well, I don't have a thingy for him. But this big guy. Ooh, spooky.
Tegan will percolate on that a little bit. He has a feeling that things might be coming together on why dragons attacked a city that had 2 new Sprite Dragon engines.
And are you two just sitting out on the deck? Enjoying the sunrise over the death cloud? Doom cloud?
Hey, Gronk.
Death
Do you
and
think
doom?
our homeless companion has been licking that mushroom a little bit too much? When he keeps by
Where
his
did Beefy
side.
go? Oh,
Good mini thing. But definitely need help.
Yeah.
Not all there.
So I'll come out and I would like to assess Doom Cloud versus speed. Do we need to adjust course or are we looking a little bit safer?
well, all of you are on the deck. If you'd like to assist or look in, would you like to
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell
aid
them what I'm trying to do. Like,
in this?
how does aid work?
So aid is technically a reaction. So you try to help your ally with a task. To use this reaction, you must first prepare to help, usually by using an action during your turn, if it were in combat. You must explain to the DM how you're trying to help, and determining what you can do to aid your ally. Then I would have you do the same skill check, and if it would succeed or not, it gives a bonus to whatever that person was doing.
Okay, so what should I roll then?
So if you are trying to percept to gauge with the increased speed, would either of you have anything you'd like to do to aid, or hero points are always an option? Also, go ahead.
When the dragon things disappeared, did they leave like ash or dust or anything?
So they disappeared into like a puff of smoke, but there is faint residue. I believe 2 of them died on the ship.
Alright.
And the one died off, and then one flew away. So there
If
are
he can, he'll
smudges.
scoop up a little handful of the stuff and then just kind of let it slowly stream out of his hand. Like he'll stand over here and just kind of hold his hand out and let it slowly stream and see how fast it gets like swept away.
Okay.
This is a way of gauging how fast we're going.
Okay. And so I guess that would probably be a perception then, because you're trying to observe something. So if you want to give a perception roll, this would just be added to...
Okay, that was not...
I can see
sorry.
it. I can see it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll reveal it. So you're
Hey,
using
not
this
bad.
to aid. Agama, are you doing anything to aid, or just kind of getting lost in the sights?
I will attempt to stick my tail bent up, try to gauge the wind that way as well.
Okay, give me a perception then as well. So far, Gronk has succeeded. So that would add a +1. And that would add just failed, but it's not a critical failure, so there's no detriments. So you get a +1 to the initial thing. Fuck, 8. But we'll say that between all of you, you're able to feel, you definitely picked up some considerable speed, especially since, there's...
And I'll just try and look again later and see if it seems like, oh man, it's getting close again.
Yeah. So we'll go back.
Stand course, Simon. You're doing great.
I will actually require an acrobatics from Simon to see, because I didn't think about him during the reflex save.
Oh, should I make him do a reflex?
Yeah, if he rolls less than a 10, I'll need a...
Reflex. Roll. He shouldn't. He's got a +6 to it, so...
Okay, he's fine then. He's still stricken with rigor mortis. Beefy's next to him,
He's
helping,
the best.
cheering him on. Maybe dabbing sweat from his brow.
Mm-hmm. Just your gears whirring. Well, I mean, while we're going, everything seems safe. I'm gonna go check out the paperwork in here too.
Okay.
Now my interest is peaked based on what I read in that other room.
So you can make a perception while you're in there, but while you are doing that, downstairs, Lizzie's going to tell Oleander, like, is there any way where you can either hold down the fort or go ask them how things are working, how are things going? Like, do we need to do more? I can hold this for a minute if you want to go check.
I'll tell her to go check.
Okay.
She was already struggling. She needs a break.
She'll sort of like, a sigh of relief, like, oh my god, you have no idea how much I needed a break. So she'll go, before leaving, just focus on the propulsion, this one, and then she'll leave you to it. It was great because you told her to leave, and then she's gonna see.
Me pilfering.
Yeah.
Good one, Oleander.
Hopefully there's no one in that other room. Lizzie's coming up.
No way I would hear you.
Why not?
I'm pilfering real good
You
too.
are underneath this room, so.
I mean, Lizzie would probably hear him as on her way up.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
alright.
Actually, do you have... I did add some spells to your list that I think would probably be nice, so the next time you're doing your daily preparations for spells, you can see, like, oh, this one might be fun to play with. It's not just, just more options for you. So she'll get up here, and what exactly are you looking for, Tegan?
Anything, really. I
Just
love to learn.
frantically tossing stuff around, or?
No, I'm just kind of leafing through the paperwork on the desk, looking for any more information that would be intriguing to me, like what I found in the other room about spray dragons and Project FT, and I saw those engines down there. I have a feeling that those are the. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell her that. I'm like, those. Did they have a name for them? I don't remember.
So she'll get up to the room and see you sort of like leafing. Before that, she'll see you leafing through the paper as she's walking.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna stop leafing. but I will start talking when she comes up. Like, just like we've gained good speed. But I think we're gonna outrun it. I think those are what were those engines? The new engines called that they were putting out. I don't remember. Did they have a name for them at the event?
Are you asking this
I'm asking
generically
you.
of me as the DM?
Yeah, because I went to that fair or whatever. I would assume that I caught what the new
You-
engines are supposed to be called.
Don't recall any announcements of new engines.
I thought that was the whole thing, that they were trying to make the engines smaller, and that's why that whole event was. Am I misremembering?
No, this is just a large celebration of the fact that it's been 50 years since, the age of easy flight has been a thing.
Really?
The nation of Voland is, look at all the good we did for the world, sort of thing. So if you want to alter what you were saying.
Oh, that's what it was. They turned the Dragon engine into something cheap enough to be mass-produced and provide flight travel for the rest of the population.
Because they used to be, the size of a small house, but then they were turned into like a shed size.
That's what I would alert to. Is like, are those the new engines? The new smaller Dragon engines that? And then it was kind of like making conversation as I continue to leaf through the stuff. Like, those are the new engines, aren't they? The smaller ones? The more affordable ones?
So she's going to pretty brazenly, ignore what you say and flat out ask, what's the situation up here?
Oh, I thought I started the conversation saying that before that we've gained speed. It looks like we're going to outrun it, and then I started talking about the engine.
Okay, got you. All right. So she'll still continue to walk towards the door, just to, get her own eyes on things to.
Which is perfect because Tegan thinks we're going to outrun it, but he rolled poorly.
And we're going to give Lizzie a perception. I don't know why my dice are black all of a sudden.
Spooky.
She rolls an 18. And she sees these two just kind of contemplatively holding dust out, to the wind. All we are is dust in the wind, right, Gronk?
Yep.
From a small place called Kansas.
Kansas. I tell you, the plains of Kansas. Write that down. And she'll just go out here, see the cloud, and see these two just kind of vibing, I guess, for lack of a better word. They don't appear to be worried or anything. And she'll come back inside and sort of this is a large map of the sky space in the area, and she'll start trying to do okay, well, if we're moving at this point to this pace, blah 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 blah, triangulating when, where, and how, why, and just kind of sigh of we should be fine. I hope.
Yeah, what I said. Should be fine.
And as soon as she says that, Agama, Grunk, give me a perception, please. Okay.
Gronk's just really focusing on that dust.
You know, I mean, the thing that jumps to my mind is from King of the Hill, where Boomhauer's talking about, man, you know, so just like dust in the wind, man. I'm just picturing just Gronk just mumbling about dust in the wind. It's deep. Deep. But Agama, you are sort of not perplexed, but sort of focused on the cloud. Maybe it does remind you of your home back in the volcanic shield, because you see a large eruption of what appears to be magma just from the sides of one of them, not aimed towards you, but just a violent eruption of magma. Just
Hey, Tegan, Grunk. Do you guys see the cloud shooting lava now? Anyone else seeing this? Guys?
Before I go out there, did I find anything when I pilfered?
what did you roll? A 22.
22.
So
Because she never stopped me. I just kept going.
no, she is very focused on her task.
Guys, I think the cloud's getting angrier.
You, on the table, specifically, you're looking at this table, correct? What you notice on here is a lot of the research papers, like, already published, not necessarily new information, but referential documents from Professor Emil Grix, who is the father of the Dragon Engine. Like, there's a lot of his papers on this table. Like, a lot. And
Well, it's probably like not anything that I haven't read before.
yeah, that's fine. So,
Alright, well, I guess I go outside and see what the magma's about.
so we'll say now, Gronk and Tegan, you now. I'm just gonna give it to you because I'm tired. You do see in the distance that, you know, there's now magma sort of spewing randomly. You're able to see. Would you roll a 20? Do any of you have dark vision? I believe.
I believe I do.
Wait, I can see this on the party
I
screen, can't
do.
I?
But I am in the basement.
You
I
do
do
not.
not.
Oh, you could see it through Beefy. That's why you had dark vision. Beefy has dark vision, and it, like, shares it with you. Gotcha. Well, Gronk, then, since you have been told to look out for this, you see more spurts from the Doom Cloud. That from these magma jets, you see smaller things sort of popping off. That, give me a perception, and I can tell you what they are. Or not.
I'm doing it. Give me a second.
No, I didn't mean that as like a or not you not do it. Me telling you or not.
Oh. Not.
Me not telling you.
They're the same thing.
You definitely see there's some stuff just sputtering, but it must just be stray magma. You're not, you grew up in the beautiful plains of Kansas.
We should go. We should really go.
So
maybe I should go borrow Oleander's healer's kit to try and help heal people just in case things pop off again.
Well,
go let him know what's going on upstairs while he's pumping propulsion.
Man, I hope everything's going good upstairs.
You could technically, right, just look through Beefy's eyes.
I didn't know that was a thing.
So I don't think
it's a familiar, right?
Technically has that ability yet. I don't believe so.
Beefy's just staring at Simon's robot now.
Yeah, I don't know how
nuts and bolts.
I don't know how familiars work, but I know
eventually he'll be able to. Oh, hold on. Let me look.
I think it's like one of like the familiar abilities you can pick.
You are able to command it. It is able to burrow. You don't have the ability to like see through its senses or anything right now. I mean, he can, but at any rate, so while you're all sort of postulating on the deck, she's going to finish her calculations, then sort of head back down to the engine with Oleander and just kind of like things appear to be fine. Just maintain the course. If you I don't know what how potent you're feeling, but I could really use a nap after you guys woke me up.
A nap?
I'm sorry, but I was sort of rudely awoken.
There's imminent doom heading.
So were we.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Actually, I'm down in the basement. I don't know there's magma shooting out of the cloud.
Tegan will come down there to get the healing kit. While he's doing that, tell him magma shot out of the cloud, but everyone says it seems fine. Like maybe he's just mad or something. I don't know. Can I borrow your healing kit?
Yes.
I will throw a treat wounds on him then. I guess, since he needs it. And I'm trained, right?
Are you trained in medicine?
I am trained in medicine.
Alright. Give me a medicine.
Trying to help just in case it pops off.
Okay, so a 17 is a success. And Oleander will heal.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, brother. Thanks, Dr. Munn.
Can I treat another person, or do I have to wait?
I mean,
I can't. I'm reading the thing. It doesn't say the person is immune for 10 minutes, but it doesn't say that I can't go.
Yeah, no, you can.
Someone else.
Yeah, you can't heal the same person. Bang, bang, bang. But you could spread. Perform triage elsewhere.
I'll ask Lizzie if she needs healing.
No, I'm okay. Tired, but okay.
And I would say, aren't we all? We were woken up from explosions outside. It's been
at least she got some sleep.
And I will go up the steps and I'll try and throw some healing on to each one of these.
Not
'Cause I
only
think-
can I propel my own ship, but I'm EP.
All right, so Lizard Man, this one's going to be for you.
Thank you kindly, Monkey Man.
Nope, you get nothing.
Oh, peroxide in the eye.
Whoopsie doodle. I don't
least you
understand
don't-
how your scales
you-
work.
You can fail, and it does do damage to them, which is hilarious.
If I critical fail.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
And then I'll throw one at Mr. Orc. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gronk, you just heal the bejesus out of him.
Jesus.
I don't know what exactly you're doing, or maybe Gronk's
I can speak
physiology
Orcish,
just...
So I
At
understand
that
Orcish.
point,
that
it
is-
should raise
that
his
is
HP. It was so good.
You do have experience with orcs.
All right, well, I'll try it again later, Lizard Man.
Question: If
Yep.
he had, that was a critical success, right? That 24, it's green.
Yes.
Healing someone that well with his knowledge base, wouldn't that just make them stronger overall? Finding
No.
the power up.
No, it's just like you're doing a really good job on
Friggin'
bandaging a wound.
yeah.
Wondering.
I don't have
Not like
superpowers.
Dragon Ball Z, the power boost after being defeated thing. It's not like that.
He's now level 5. Okay, so I mean, Simon's in good shape. Everybody else seems to be in good shape. I'll try the Lizard Man 10 minutes down the road again.
Then
I'll study his the way his scales are. I just couldn't get in there,
all right, and Oleander, if you wanted to go back onto the deck with them, she's caught her breath. She's
No, she can go nap.
oh, you're gonna let her go nap?
Oh yeah,
She
I
will
just talk
absolutely.
shit. Yeah, I said, a nap. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You're not
Okay.
helping much.
Deal.
Go on.
So
You need your rest.
she's
When you turn back
absolutely.
into the fox.
As soon as she gets back to the bed, she's napping.
All right, well,
Is there a
while I
sleep?
wait 10 minutes, let's open doors.
There is no. Am I blind?
You trying to watch her sleep, you creepo? Says beefy. Like a Pokemon.
I rolled a stealth.
Do you want to know what you rolled?
I think it's at a 7.
You rolled a 21.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
Beefy
I'm
just
underneath
Beefy
the
just
bed going,
Beefy just no Beefy crawls up in the bed.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, he's just sitting on the pillow next to her head. And as soon as she laid down, she's sawing logs.
All right. Let's open some doors.
Okay.
Because we're just traveling, right? So
Currently,
we open doors.
just ignoring the magma sprays.
Ain't nothing I can do about it. I mean, if you want me to look again, I'll try and take another look at it.
I mean, you were
Failed all
ignoring
my
them.
perception
You're fine.
checks.
You're fine. You're ignoring the magma spears. Go explore.
Fine, I rolled poorly. And I don't have dark vision.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's
I
none
can't
of
see
your
nothing.
concern.
It isn't. Moving on. Open sesame. How can I open this?
Oh, what happened here? There. So it would generally be a thievery to lockpick, but if you are able to make a compelling case otherwise, I mean, Oleander sprouted roots inside the lock and broke it that way.
I'm an excellent crafter. I should be able to unmake the lock, open it up that way, pop the door handle off.
Okay. Wouldn't you know it? The hinges are on the inside again.
Just not enough of a gun. Well, then I guess I do nothing. There's no more doors for me to. Are there? Are there doors inside? She's sleeping. Tiptoe.
She's
Any
out.
door.
Oh, here's another door.
Yeah, no, there's one over here too. What's this one go to?
There. Okay. So just for you guys to
This
know,
is-
there's a door right here. Here.
But I know where that door goes.
Yeah, that goes in
Here. And here.
Okay.
there. These are
So
probably
we're
quarters.
gonna do this like how Victor did it. I just start rolling, and you tell me if it's a success or not.
Hey, Gronk,
Give me-
methinks our party is pretty shisty.
An 18.
Not,
How?
not.
Not enough. Ah, jeez.
Well, no. I was waiting for. It sounded like Tristan was trying to say
Oh.
something, so to give him the floor.
No, I was just replying to Thacker.
I do like that it gives the little ZZZ.
Hmm.
An 18. How would you're going to attempt to like remove the doorknob? Is that what you were trying to?
Yeah. I feel like that, or like maybe I can get like one of my like, I don't know, artisan tools or something into there and pick it that way.
Alright, we'll give you it. It's unlocked. Click.
Hmm.
You open the door and it's another quarters.
Yep. That has a bone.
Yeah. Whoever was in this room wasn't as cleanly as the person in the other room. See, the bed is not so well made. You know, the cabinet is ajar, food scraps left on the table.
Can I unlock this from the inside now?
Yes.
So that way I don't have to
There's
walk
just
through
a
her
simple
room.
tumble or, just a simple click.
It's just more or less so I don't have to walk past her every time. I let them know, if you guys need to rest, there's a bed over here, and then there's a bed over here I found. Simon's got the wheel. There ain't really much we can do right now besides hope for the best, I guess.
You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I try the hatch at my feet.
He was the one giving me a hard time about checking doors.
He's been talking shit since we signed in about me. At least I found something.
So
Like him and Gronk was trying to rip that off the thing, talking shit about me the whole time. Shiesty guy he is.
Scale man. Scale man. No follow bad example. Scale man, you better than this.
While that is true,
Break
I
the
think that-
hatch.
well, that is true. I do think our human friend may be lying to us about some things and stuff.
I mean,
what could they possibly be lying about?
He's just gonna be, look, I don't have any ill will to anyone. I'm not trying to steal anything. But we're on the ship, we're in the air. What else are we gonna do? Might as well see what's here.
Her story
I mean-
doesn't add up.
No,
Worst
No
case, she
steal.
tries throwing us off. She can't pick us all up.
He's too tired to
no
do
break,
that.
no steal.
I'm not breaking nor stealing.
Just looking
I use my tail to wiggle the lock.
to wiggle it.
Break the fucking hatch.
Oh god. Alright, you try to stick your tail through the loop and
Oh,
Let it rip.
that's the fucking hole in the ship.
you lift up and it is definitely locked. The hatches have been battened, I believe is the terminology, right?
Mhm.
You sort of like, you don't rip it up, even though
No,
that
that's
is.
me trying to pick the lock with my tail.
Oh, well, there's no
Yeah, that's what
like
that means.
visible lock on that side.
Oh, there isn't. Damn it.
No,
All right,
it's just
continue
a big
on.
loop.
Waste of a 20.
I know, right?
It's just a big loop that you would pull it up. Those sort of lock from the beneath, much like the hinges are on the inside, which is a very reoccurring thing for you guys. It's
Checking
gonna have
out
a door boss for you
I
guys.
feel like she has a bunch of people hidden under this area right here.
Also, I'm trying to pad because I don't have I'm not subbed to this guy's Patreon. I don't have the second floor yet.
Oh, that's fine. Let me open up I'm gonna try to open up this one.
But you do try to lift it with your tail, and it's pretty well locked. Could just go downstairs. Not that there's anything to see down there.
Where is
What are you
it?
trying to do?
Oh,
So okay, this one's not actually locked. That's my bad.
It was locked.
It was locked, but it's not
Sick.
mine.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't
green.
intend for that one to be locked.
Didn't you say there was some shit going down in this one, Will? There is, literally. It's a toilet.
Oh, well,
There is, you gotta have a privy.
Last
I'm just gonna use that 13 or
that's fine.
I'll
You
use
use
the
the 13
724. So we'll unlock that one.
It's just like
The supply closet.
got it. That's all the doors we have access to currently.
I mean, this one's still locked technically, but you know where that is.
Yeah, I know. So I can just go around and unlock it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just say you do that.
I don't know. I couldn't see anything in the magma anyway. If I wanted to, I have no dark vision. Maybe I'll go down to old Oleander, see what I can see on the engines. Spend some time down there and learn what I can about how everything works.
Okay.
Maybe figure out, I don't know, piloting more, something.
Well, I can tell you that's gonna require training. You're not just looking at an engine and suddenly I'm a pilot.
Well, you never know. Simon is. He's a great pilot.
Something like that.
All right, well, that's all I got. I'll go down there and just learn,
Okay.
study the stuff, try and figure out how everything ticks.
Sure. How you doing down there, Oleander?
fantastic.
Fantastic. Just still.
Oh, I need a nap. Just kidding. I'm fine.
I mean, you could have denied her a nap. That was your
No,
choice.
she needed a nap. She used a lot of brain power waking up and having us do all the work.
So is Beefy just sitting on her pillow whispering in her ear, nightmare, nightmare,
No,
nightmare?
he's on the
No,
ship.
he's currently taking a shit.
Oh.
Hold on. Watch this one.
What are you attempting?
And the flipper out of the bed.
No, I'm trying to flip into the bed.
Oh,
Beefy is? Like, get under the covers?
Yeah.
Beefy gonna take a nap?
Yeah.
Alright, Beefy kind of nuzzles himself under the cover. There's a, kind of on the pillow a little bit as well. Have a good nap, Beefy.
What up, big man? Big dog? Arr.
yeah, I'm a monkey, but
Oh,
okay.
hey, what are these black holes up there in the ship?
Well, Beefy's unconscious. You can't see through him. He's napping.
Oh, I'm on Beefy. Oh, those are people?
Yeah. So,
Oh,
that's
I
sort
was
of...
gonna say, wait a second. Did you just
You
put something
know
up there that I
there's
need
something
pulled out?
there, but
Okay.
you don't have vision, so that's how it's...
No, I thought it was something. I accidentally activated something where I could
No.
see shit that I shouldn't.
Beefy is unconscious, so he obviously can't see anything.
He's seeing the ghost of her crew.
This is a ghost ship that was in a perfectly normal dock. Ugh.
I mean, it wasn't a ghost ship till the dragons ate her teammate or her crewmates.
Oh god, this
I
is
think
a
it's a-
haunted ship.
I think it's a slave ship. I think there's a bunch of slaves under this door here.
So I don't have the map for you to explore, but I can, we can theater of the mind the lower deck if you so desire for exploring it. I can just tell
So what
you.
you're telling me is you think they're in the walls.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm down there looking around, you can tell me what I see. I'm trying to learn about the ship.
So, what are you wanting to see?
Everything.
Obviously.
I mean, obviously. I'm trying to
Well,
take
'cause
everything.
certain
This is my
things,
first
if you're just
time
trying to
having free
generically
reign.
look
Might be
around,
my first time on an airship. I don't know. I don't know where I guess my town is, and connection to everything else.
Let's say this is your first time on a ship of this scale. Both you and Agama had to take passenger, like a large scale traveling thing in order to get to the nation. As you are both foreigners, kind of. Your nations are very close to. Yeah, get out here, fly. We're very close. Gronk traveled by Gronk power, and Oleander is a native of the kingdom, so. Well, I guess Beefy is too.
Yes, I'm just trying to figure out how everything works. Learn what I can.
So, all right.
Is there weapons on the ship? Is there stores?
Because if you're just trying to
rooms, bunks,
generically look, that would be a perception, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'd do like a general perception first, and then if I found anything interesting, dig in.
And you rolled a... So now that you're down there and you're looking around, you do note that there are, I believe, like I told for Gronk and Agama when they went down there, there are a number of like crates full of supplies, large shipping boxes that, marked,
like this is a freight ship?
A
amount of stuff, or that's like they were planning a long journey type of stuff?
It was.
Is the crate where they store the slaves?
Crate full of body parts. Packing salt.
So, hold on. The crates and the boxes are just like various foodstuffs. As you noticed, there were, 2 spare rooms, and obviously Lizzie is just more or less chilling here, so one might be able to surmise that that's for, her and whoever else was here to have things while they're here. As you pass by, so that's on the rooms that are sort of like flanking the engine room. That's where those crates and everything. If you were to go further towards the bow, the front of the ship, you'll note that it's sort of set up for. There are more, like, it's just like empty space currently, but it could be set up for, rooms or, livestock could be kept there.
Lives.
I mean,
God,
slaves are
that's such
technically
I
livestock.
shouldn't have said livestock. Oh
Livestock.
God, why do I do this?
Yeah, oddly, there's lots of chains up against the wall with neck clamps. And...
Oh God.
So really, it's kind of mostly empty. Like they
Yes.
haven't established a large enough crew yet, or anything like that.
That is what one.
You would
might
think like
think.
bunkers and stuff would be bunkers. Bunkers? No. Beds,
Bunks.
whatever. Bunks would be down here.
It's sort of, it's open in a way where that could be put in there.
Mhm.
If you were to go down the hallway further, there's a sort of a table and like the galley area, which you can sort of hear like a
Singing.
not a singing, but you hear sort of a metallic like thud thud of
What?
Gamma trying to lift up the
Oh, I thought there was
the
someone down
hatch.
here.
No, you look
It's
up and
little-
there's a
like
hatch that
chain.
is locked, and this is in one of the
Okay, I'm gonna try and wait till I hear him start to lift again, and then I'm gonna unlock the hatch.
Okay. Gamma, if you want to give me a reflex, then.
Hey, get fucked,
Why can't we roll like this in battle?
right?
We've been able to do whatever the fuck we wanted to do tonight, and we're just looting around.
So, as Agama makes one final lift, you think you're gonna get him, but he just the hatch sort of flies open, and sort of lock eyes, I guess, between the ship because you're in like a storage room next to the galley.
Is it like a functioning galley, like stove, tops, all that stuff?
Do
like
you
you
see
could-
like like a water
Or is it
well
more or less like another
area?
empty?
There's like a water basin for stuff. There is not a stellar stove, but there is a stove in there. It's
Why
very
does it smell
bare
like
bones.
people in sadness down there?
It's very bare bones here.
Flower man down there.
It doesn't make sense that we haven't found anything that tells us what this ship is used for, where it was going, and why it was there.
Well, I think they were trying to crew up.
For what, though? Lizzie's just, oh, I just woke up, I have no
Didn't she say it was a
information.
Didn't she
I mean, her
literally
name
say
is
it was a
research.
research ship?
Well, what you do know is that there is a person named Researcher Lizzie, like you just established. There is a set of engines that your mechanically oriented character doesn't really recognize, along with paperwork about stuff he understands the principles of, but he's never heard of these things before.
So she just calls herself a researcher. Lizzie's about as much of a researcher as Gronk is a wizard.
I think that she's researching these new engines. I think they're doing a test drive. This is a test drive.
She doesn't know who's. That's
Surprise.
why she's trying to use everyone's magic. She doesn't know which one works the best. Then she's gonna enslave them.
Okay.
I mean, that would explain why it smells like sadness and people down there.
It smells like sawdust down there. We'll say that.
Look for a white robe down there, Dr. Munn.
My poor NPCs, man. I'm just never gonna, create anybody. Everyone I've created, you all just hate.
I mean, she does have the triangle-shaped head just chilling in her quarters.
You're right.
God.
Jesus.
All right, session's done. Go home, everybody. I'm going to bed.
We're literally just playing fuck with Ryan. God, dude.
Well, I mean, we do like I don't know. Someone's got to stay awake, right? Simon doesn't
My
need to
original
sleep.
question exists. Jokes aside, there's really nothing. We haven't found anything on the ship. It's so bare bones. Like, can anyone give a perception of like? I don't know. I don't know how this would
Well,
work.
like I said, this is what Tegan believes based on what he's seen that they were going to probably crew up. They're probably getting ready to do something.
Can the DM confirm or deny?
I mean, that's like asking plot points, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we
Okay.
won't know yet, but I mean, based
I
on
gotcha. I'm still
gathered
new.
evidence,
Still
Yeah.
new. So it's
ship
just
mostly
opening.
empty, filled with stores on it, paperwork about engines and different types of dragon. 2 engines I've never seen before. Like, it makes me think that this is a new powered vessel, and they were probably going to take it for a run and see how it handled in the real world, and they just hadn't crewed up yet.
But you found paperwork on dragons, right?
Sprite Dragon.
Right. Is it the
Project
so she was-
FT.
So was she anticipating the town to get burned? Is that why they were there?
So you didn't play the first game with us. The original Dragon engine is named that because it's from a dragon.
So, for context for you, Will, the Dragon engine, which is, how modern airships stay afloat, it was originally created some 75 years ago, where they harvested a very specific organ from a very specific type of dragon, and through experimentation, cultivation, yada yada, blah blah blah, they were able to artificially recreate it, and that's how ships work. So, in honor of where it came from, they call it the Dragon engine.
So was that why she was in the city? She was trying to get another.
No, like, she wasn't trying to get another dragon. It was, I think they found
So
a dragon that is smaller that can do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. She was anticipating dragons to be there.
I don't think so.
No. So, Dragon engine, like the cores, those are due to legal efforts from Tristan's character and one of the other player characters we had. Those are like, they're ethically protected, and they're not. There's not just dragons being kept in cages that they just rip the guts out of in order to create these things. They took 75 years.
Was like, hey, if you kill them all, this isn't going to end well. Like, we got to have some conservation here. So
yeah, it took 75 years of them
artificially,
like, tweaking and, okay, well, how does this valve do this? How do we recreate this so we don't have to have the dragon itself? We can leave them alone and let them be in nature.
Okay. I'm just spitballing.
That's
Yeah, but I mean, more or
fair.
less, it's like maybe they found another type of dragon that they could do this with. I don't know. The dragons are tied to it somehow. Tegan doesn't know. But he thinks this is just a research vessel trying out new engines they hadn't been able to crew up yet. Is basically what his thoughts are.
Agama. You are the only one who has really, like, seen the cloud. And as I said, the fire and the lava spewing, it sort of reminds you of home. And can you make me a recall knowledge of religion?
Yes, I can. Hey.
Okay. So as you're just sort of peering into this, which it still is approaching, it's not like a blistering fast speed. That's all things sort of established. You should, knock on wood, outpace this. And it finally, ticks in your mind of, you hearken back to your adoptive parents drilling in the dwarven theology into your brain of, ever so often the gods would march across their domain to sort of remind mortals, that we exist. And you think that they are roll a 23. You sort of like rack your brain about it, and you seem to recall that you were taught in like Sunday school or whatever that it seemed like it was like every 100 years or so this migration of the gods was supposed to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, dwarves are pretty old, so we'll say, actually, you have to do something for me. Tell me your grandpa dwarf's name. Yeah, not so fun when you have to think of names on the spot.
Thorin.
Thorin?
Thorin.
So,
I know all the Raouls.
Raouls.
Many Raouls.
Maybe we're from maybe that sort of area, but Thorin. Grandpa Thorin.
I gotta mute myself.
You think back to when you were a small lizard and Grandpa Thorin would talk about when I was a wee boy, I remember seeing it.
God damn, Ryan, that's a good one.
What's that?
I was not expecting that out of you, Ryan.
That was a good one, man.
Why not? I do voices for Wednesday. Figure I can try
That
to do
was Ryan?
voices for here.
Yes.
I thought that was
It's
a
tough, though.
soundboard.
What? No.
I thought that was a soundboard.
No, you taught us Scottish, then you really... It kills the throat. Like, I'm gonna have to go get something to drink. But
This is phenomenal.
you, like, dry out your throat, and then you add a very terrible Scottish accent. And that's how you get Grandpa Thorin. But when he was a wee boy, he remembers seeing it, that great darkness in the sky just moving. Just the fire spewing. It was night for a whole summer. And with that, the memory of the word summer sort of jogs in your memory again with a religion. And you think to your schooling, and the term red summer comes to your mind. And with that, I'm gonna get a drink because that really hurts your throat.
Okay, for everybody else. Does this
pissed off
mean
a
the
god.
town was killed? Everybody in town was killed because the gods are ready to go to their summer place?
Did they come from that town? It's like, is that where it started?
I think that town was just a pit stop.
Yeah. Interesting. It's like shooting magma minions at stuff. It's just the god heading its way
Kind of
downtown.
sound like dicks.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is kind of
So the question is, are we
historically
going to see?
accurate.
Are we going to see more of these? Just cruising. What
Ooh.
god is a fire cloud?
I
It
mean,
might
don't
be
know
just
anything
a
about
really
his,
big angry dragon.
whatever
inside.
god wants to be.
His pantheon. I mean, I don't know Ryan's pantheon. I didn't know Ryan had that voice in him. That was a good one.
Yeah, I was not expecting that out of him.
Dude, I thought it was a soundboard. I was thoroughly impressed.
I get too embarrassed to try and do a voice.
I do that little beefy mushroom voice, but besides that, I do a couple like random shit. Like characters that have an actual accents. I know I wouldn't be able to keep it up the whole time.
That's also true.
I had a Gronk voice and speech pattern and everything when I first made him, but oh my god, it hurts the throat. It's so hard.
Well, when I first did Victor, I wanted him to have a New Zealand accent, but I couldn't keep it up for more than like 3 minutes at a time. So I couldn't do it. I would lose it.
Okay, I'm back.
But
So, what do we know what your pantheon is? Like, how many gods are about to be cruising for a bruising?
First, did I miss anything important or?
No, we were just complimenting your voice,
Okay. Oh,
and then we're talking about none of us know what your pantheon is, so we don't know like what god this could be.
so, I mean, would you say, each race seems to have its own sort of pantheon, the god of the ape men is different from the god of the orcs, etc., etc. As Agama was raised by dwarves, which I'll have this in the document when I get around to it eventually. There are a great deal of minor deities in, dwarven mythos. There's the god of the anvil, the god of...
And so is it like specific to the dwarven gods that they say do the red summer? Or is it every god of every pantheon about to just cruise?
Would Agama have sort of shared that, because if he made the connection, because I'll say that, Red Summer, that sounds familiar, but it's been established that it's only like early spring right now.
Upon having the realization what this cloud could actually be, I immediately frill up and drop a 1,000 lizard stare, and turn to who's the nearest person to me.
They're both pretty close to you.
I turn and stare at them both. I think we pissed off a god. and explain to them in detail the story of the Red Summer.
Okay, so go ahead and it's so hard because I'm like, I want to just say, oh, give me a history check because I'm so used to playing 5e, but that's obviously
It's more like it'd be
Not.
religion, right? I mean, it's kind of what
or
it falls into. A recall knowledge and a religion.
sort of, or what I'll say is you can give me it in religion, nature, or society. One of those
I'll
three.
take society.
Jesus.
Ugh.
I mean, it makes sense for
I'm
me.
glad you guys are having good night.
So, we'll do Gronk first because that's easy. The Great Plains of... Was that? Did you say something, Will?
No.
Okay. Thought I heard your mic trigger. The Great Plains of Kansas. They're sort of like nestled behind a mountain range, and you've never really heard your people talking about, there aren't any stories that were shared around the campfire about anything like this. The plains are honestly a pretty idyllic area. There's some small skirmishes that occur in various territories, but it's life's pretty easy going there. Tegan, what I'm going to do for that one is based off of reading you have done. You scoured, you were voracious for knowledge when you were younger, reading whatever books you could, and you do recall reading something about a red summer. But it wasn't from a dwarven book or anything. It was a book of man. It was written by a human scholar
And Raoul.
named Raoul.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say, give me a last name. I'm making you give me a last name.
Doddington.
Raoul Boddington?
Doddington with a D.
Doddington. Raoul Doddington.
Mhm.
Yeah. Say it's hard, though. Names on the spot. You recall, every 100 years or so, pretty much on the dot, during the summer months, the skies would darken, and there would be this massive weather formation traversing, north to south. And then the next cycle would be south to north. Just, flip-flopping every 100 years or so.
But the last time this had happened, we didn't have light?
So, if you're basically, trying to do some basic math in your head, this hasn't quite been 100 years since, if this is happening right now, I don't know well you read your history books or anything, but this appears to be, not quite 100 years ago would have been the last time this had happened.
So it's early. It's not in the summer months, and it's not been 100 years, and it's happening already. So I mean, I'll add that to the conversation that it's not red summer though. It's spring, and it hasn't been 100 years. It's always been every 100 years, or did you say 100 years or so? Was it not always exactly
pretty
100
much
years?
like reliably every 100 years.
Okay. So if this is red summer, this is early, or this is something else. So why? And any of the previous times that this happened, did cities get attacked?
Then I will need another recall knowledge.
What would you like it in?
That'd probably still be society. And honestly, if Agama, you want to give me another religion, focusing in on that as well. The idea of the red summer is in your mind. You're thinking back to what Grandpappy Thorin said. You both roll a 19. Wow. So
We're never going to have another night of rolling this good again.
Nope.
this is greatly skewed. I mean, I showed you guys the statistics. Your friggin', what was it, your mode and your mean? You had a mode of 4.
Like 11.
A mode of 4. Oh, God. So it's actually really great since you guys both rolled a 19, and in different ways, Agama remembers stories about, the gods sought, vengeance on arrogant mortals. And Tegan, your, ecological disasters on anything that would be in the path of this, weather formation.
I think our little human is lying to us about stuff and things.
You think she had something to do with this?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
But she's sleepy.
I don't care.
You sort of walk in there and see a sleepy
wake her up.
Beefy and a sleeping Lizzie.
I'm gonna look at her books while he's doing that.
Okay.
I try to wake her up.
How would you try to wake her up?
Why did Beefy roll up?
Oh, yeah.
Scared him.
I gently try to shake your shoulder first.
Excuse me.
I can't wake Beefy up. I figured if I rolled a reflex, it would wake Beefy up, and he'd startle from sleep.
I'll wake Beefy up. Hold on there, Beefy. You're still debuffed.
Oh, he's still sleeping.
Just sort of startled and fell out of the bed and then scuttled away. I love the scared Beefy noises. I love all the Beefy noises. So you just sort of gently shake her shoulder, and she'll, roll over, and, there's dirt in her bed now, which is kind of strange.
How'd that get there?
But she does wake up, and, in a yawning, what now?
What aren't you telling us about the engines in the ship? It seems, whatever it was may have run afoul of the gods themselves.
What are you talking about? God.
The big cloud outside. It's the red summer. Several years and several months early. And they seem to take umbrage with this ship specifically.
She's just kind of like stupefied in her sleep. It was like processing. What do you mean, red summer? It's only spring, and that's not supposed to happen for
Exactly.
another like I don't know, 10 years.
It's happening now.
She's aware of it.
Yeah. I mean, good thing she did wake up from that, because my next action would have just been shaking or screaming, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
These are so mean to my PCs. Now I don't want to introduce Grunzo.
I want to meet Grunzo.
No. Guys don't get Grunzo. So, you know, she'll wake up slightly more with it and like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, the forecasts are that's not supposed to happen for another 10 years. And what are you talking about? You know, it's just a meteorological thing. There's no gods related to it.
I don't think lava spewing from the clouds in the sky is something meteorological. I can't say that word.
Meteorological.
Meteorological.
It is a weird one because you're going right from the meteor and then into the logical. It is very strange. English is a dumb language.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think this is an atmospheric phenomenon. So,
Ooh, good save. I like it.
It's like when I'm writing a text and I can't spell the word I want to say.
I mean, high pressure, low pressure. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm just a researcher for a boat.
Gronk think Bernie rock in sky, not normal.
Yeah, they said that it shot lava out of the sides of it.
yeah, it was spewing lava and little lizards that already attacked us earlier.
And then
Why is it here? Why is it angry? What aren't you telling us?
What do you think I have to do with? I'm literally just sleeping on my boat. Do you think I'm some sort of like crazy god person or anything? Look at the lab coat.
You mentioned it. How many tails do you have?
Lizzie loved playing the fool. I tell you what. Lizzie
I
loved
snap the
playing
finger
the fool.
and I point at Tegan. I agree with him. How many tails you got?
I'm getting them all, Ryan.
Not
Pull him down.
human.
Why?
Human, no tail.
Also, why has nobody told Oleander what the fuck's going on?
Yeah,
He's
he's
down in the
just
basement.
Insight check.
downstairs. Sense motive, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, insight checking about her
How
human
many
no
tails does
tail?
she have? Does it look like she's putting on a glamour?
She's
Can I
pointing
see
at
through it?
like her back, like there's nothing there.
I'm gonna wave my hand through it just to see if I hit something. Is she making it invisible to me?
Just hover hand her ass for tails.
Nope, no touching. Just waving past.
All right.
Like
if
when
you,
I-
if
like
you,
when
yeah, because
you
if
put
you
a
were
hula
gonna
hoop
go
over somebody.
touch, she's
Nope,
about to
touch.
smack you away.
No touch. Like when a magician does a hula hoop to show that there's no lines. We're just checking the area to see if a tail pops.
You detect no tails of any sort.
I say very convenient.
I think she's telling us a tale.
And Beefy is attempting to stealth. Why is Beefy attempting to stealth?
Calm down. No, I'll go shout. But it's not normal, he says, pointing at this. in the direction of the cloud.
What does Beefy want to check?
For tails?
Her tails? Okay. There's no tails. God bless.
Well, okay, so we don't know what the cloud is. It looks like we're going to outrun it. Where are we going? I'll ask her that. Where's the ship heading? How long will it take us to get there?
So she'll climb out of the bed, avoiding those two, and she'll point out on the map of, keeping our current pace will be at Brockenshield. As she's pointing to it on the map, it's a neighboring nation. It is a port city in a neighboring nation. In 2 days' time.
2 days. Okay. Are we... I assume you're going there to try and crew up? It seems... I'm making the assumption that the research you're doing here is on the 2 engines that you have below deck. These are the newer engines that they're trying. Am I guessing correctly?
She sort of has a little, just like a pause, and how much did you look down around while I was asleep?
Everywhere. I've seen everything.
Oh, God.
Every door. Every spot. I've looked at everything.
Yes. Be very paranoid.
Well, I mean, we're on a ship in the sky, right? Don't want anything to hurt us while we're up here. We can't defend ourselves. We don't know what's there. So it looks like you haven't crewed up yet, but you do have supplies.
Poison sky. All
And
islands
those
float.
engines are engines I've never seen before. So those are new.
Come far from island, but not higher than island. We're always in sky. Why do you make point of being in sky?
We're
Very strange.
We're on a wood ship in the sky. Seems a little bit easier to fall from the sky on that. Yes?
Especially with fire heading our way.
A whole ass flying mountain of fire.
Okay, like the conversation went like 4 different places all at once. So, all right, what to focus on? What part of that whole mess of things did you want to focus on first? Because we'll just go,
Am I making a good assumption? They're testing new engines, and that's what her jet is.
So, when you said you looked around everywhere, she'll sort of like an exasperated sigh of like, I shouldn't have let you do that.
Project F2.
Okay.
Sprite Dragons.
Sort of winces at you using terminology you should not know of.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'll like pause to mull it over of, okay, doesn't leave the ship, for the record. Not that there's anywhere to go right now, but yes, we are researching a new type of engine. That's all I can tell you right now.
I'll figure it out.
Oh,
I had my researcher compatriots. We were stationed here. I sent them home because it was the festival, and I stayed here because I was tired. I mean, I thought it should be pretty obvious. I mean, I was asleep when you guys barged in here.
We saved your life.
But Beefy says it.
Give me a beefy saying it then. Give me a squeaky beefy.
Yeah, no idea what he says. Doesn't speak shrimp.
Doesn't speak fungus, unfortunately.
He's the only one relaying information to Oleander, by the way.
I mean,
Sure.
we'll get there.
Sure.
We're kind of in the middle of something. I can't hold on. Let's pause this conversation. I'm going
He's
to tell him what's
keep- no, he's
happened.
keep
Then
running
I'll come
forward.
back.
I
Like he's
mean,
running
all
back
right.
and forth.
All right. Well, then she'll bring up of like, is the your compatriot still down there fueling?
Yep.
He's down there fueling or stealing copper pipes, one of the two.
Flower men's down there.
I mean, we're going speed,
Not all there.
right? So he
Mostly
should.
shower.
Do you have to constantly feed power to it to keep it moving, or
I mean,
can it run on its own without someone doing it for a while?
it
What's
can
the
function.
MPG here?
I mean, it'll be so the propulsion will function if he stops, obviously, but it's not going to be like he takes his hands off the,
The
takes his foot off the pedal. It's just going to stop immediately, propulsion wise. No, it'll coast off of that for a bit, but it does.
So it's kind of like
The propulsion will drain faster than the lift.
so. Let's say
Oh,
let's say
why
we
they
fill it
changed
to the
it.
top, right? And then we stop.
That should last a day.
A day?
Huh.
A day. Okay. So it's not like he
So-
does have to constantly do it, but
No. So
every
honestly,
day someone needs to go there and pump.
yeah. Which, I mean, if someone wants to go tell him, okay,
He told me.
Beefy. Alright.
Um,
Beefy's a very articulate little guy, I guess.
I speak his language.
You do have wild speak or
so
wild song. My bad.
we're testing engines. You don't know. I mean, you've seen the cloud. Go try and take another look at it. Tell us that it's not what we think it is. Early.
All right.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the ship, but it is odd.
So she
it
did
happened.
not see the spewing of lava before. And we'll see if she sees anything now.
Nope.
Oh, goodness.
Can someone point it out to her that
Yeah,
has
would
seen it? Because I
someone-
didn't. I
Would
just believe what
someone
they're telling me.
aid her in seeing it?
I'll attempt
Can't
to
I?
read.
I direct your gaze directly towards the lava spewing out of the cloud, and what is that I would roll for that?
That is just perception. When you try to aid someone, you more or less... I mean, you can technically do any skill, and depending on if it's a success or not, that aids them, so... But yeah, we'll say you're able to, like, she's squinting, she doesn't have dark vision, so it kind of makes sense thematically speaking. You know what? Give me a perception as well, Tegan. See if you would finally see it or not.
I probably don't. I don't think I do. I might see something, but it's far away.
With Agama just literally, like... would you agree to this of, like, Agama just kind of, like, grabbing both of their heads and, like, pointing at, look, there, that sort of thing?
I mean, that's what I would want to do. Like, that's what I do with Lil when I'm trying to
Yeah,
show her that there's
exactly.
something in the backyard.
Agama is literally just pivoting your guys' head, or their heads, towards the flaming death cloud spewing pillars of magma into the sea of clouds, and you see spurts of things coming off, similar to how you saw the little sooty drakes pop off, but these seem much larger. Much larger, in fact.
Oh, son of a gun. Is it coming at me?
No. These the magma streams weren't, none of them appeared to be like directed towards the ship. They were just being, there's like a mountain range at the side of one of the floating continents, and you
We
see
assume that like the bigger dragons we saw in town might be the ones that are popping off of it now.
that could be an idea. You could surmise.
So why is it attacking everything?
So, having now seen it, we'll sort of go back in there. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly what that is, but the data says it shouldn't be the Red Summer. That's not supposed to happen for another 10 years and a couple months, so I don't know what that is, but
The dark, spooky cloud shooting out hate-filled lizards says otherwise.
What's the saying? If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck?
okay, so
Quack, Lizzie.
Oh, quack, yeah, quack, quack.
why are you quacking at me?
Because if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, they're quacking.
Doesn't look like a duck, though.
If it looks like the Red Summer and it seems like the Red Summer moving north to south, then it's probably the Red Summer.
Lizzie's spending an awful lot of time trying to deter us from this thought process.
Right?
I'm not. I was just having fun with the duck comment. So
Lizzie has tism, so we have to be literal with her. We can't do those types of things.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar
Get
with
my brother in here
the
to
duck
translate for me.
comment.
Found a bottle of Tylenol on the bed, did you?
I had to take my autism pills earlier. All right. Is an appropriate comment. So after that, she'll sort of come back in here. All right. So I don't know exactly. I'm data says no, but it is something bad. That much is very obvious. So we should go faster.
We go fast.
And she'll sort of sing Oleander rush down.
He just went down.
Oh yeah, he just, all right. I guess that's me.
All right, well, I'll shout to the bow. Simon, you're doing great. Hold course. He says, beep, 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 beep.
So as you both sort of get in here, she's going to, you're taking the stairs. She's actually going to jump over the, oh my God.
Banister?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh God, we bullied her off the edge. We were her 13th region.
No, but she was.
The 13th region.
It's only like a 10-foot drop.
She does like superhero landing. Like, oh shit! I knew she was
No,
a five-tailed fox.
it was a really, fine, we'll do it. She attempted to jump off.
I want to see
That
an
would be
athletics check from Lizzie.
Acrobatics.
Oh,
She, she
Oh,
jumps
that's a broken
over
ankle.
and she. It's a not. She tries to with the urgency. She tried to jump over. She ends up falling. She fell on a box, crushing it. Sort
Can I
of
go
like
help her up.
yeah, you can go down there and
My God, woman! There's stairs here. What do you want me to roll?
Yeah, you just help her up, and she
Oh.
sorry, I thought with the urgency.
I don't think you thought at all. Now look
She's
at
sort of
you.
like holding her backside of like, oh my God, oh, why did I do that?
Yeah, that landing hurts when you're hiding your tail. God bless.
Yeah, landed right on your tails. That was just to try and heal Tegan. I knew it.
Oh yeah.
That was just to try and heal Agama.
Sure. Would you roll?
It's
A
been
19?
at least 10 minutes.
It has been 10 minutes. That was 2d8. Because that is definitely a success.
God damn.
God dang.
Heal
I
the
do
fuck out
That
of
was
you.
not
like
trust her
huge.
captain.
Simon? Why don't you trust Simon? He's doing a great job.
That's the helmsman.
I mean, he's kind of running the ship right now.
Pretty much.
I pretty much just picture R2D2 noises for him. Lots of beeps and whistles,
I might have to add that to the soundboard.
preferably.
I'm gonna need you to record some beefy noises so I can add that to the soundboard. Will.
Oh, just say no more. Say less.
So you help her up, and she'll sorry with the urgency. I thought it would work better, and she'll sort of go over to the engine that you've been, you essentially filled the gas tank up, we'll say. And I assume you're still down there. You didn't go back up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm still here. Well, yeah,
Okay.
bitch just jumped over the banister, cracked her ass, put another
Yeah.
crack in her ass. Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. In
Yeah,
fact,
leave
I'm
her to
actually,
limp around.
she's actually going to take 1d4 damage from that fall. God
Oh,
bless.
jeez.
All right.
God bless. I just got done healing everybody.
He said,
So you'll see her sort of walk up to the engine that you were, the propulsion engine, and how much of attention are you paying to whatever she's doing?
I'm catching my breath. That one hit me real funny. I'm watching her like a hawk 'cause I don't trust her.
Okay. So you will see her walk up to the propulsion engine. And what was that gasp for?
We're going to turn into Arena.
No. You'll see you've seen it prior, the same sort of staff she materialized before when she took over for you. She'll sort of that'll appear in her hand again, and she's mutters something under her breath that
What was that? Didn't hear you.
you can, she's saying this very quietly, meant to herself, but if you're trying to make an eavesdrop, you can give me a perception.
I already had it queued up. Oh God.
And that would be against this. Which you actually beat it. Wow. You aren't able to make out everything she's saying, but you're able to hear the words sorry and mother
Oh.
as you see this staff that she was able to sort of like materialize out of nowhere just sort of begins to dematerialize into the propulsion engine.
You
And
just defeated her staff?
Excuse me, Lizzie. What are you doing?
we, she'll look a little forlorn after doing that, and we needed a boost, and that's a boost. As you feel the ship lurch forward, very much like when Oleander was giving it juice. Essentially overcharging the ship, and I'm going to need a reflex from the cast.
Oh.
Oh no. Why did this one...
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. Oleander, you are knocked on your keister. Boom. Tegan, you are knocked on your keister. Where is it? Am I blind? Prone. Gronk, you are knocked on your keister.
Oh, come back to my.
Where was an Agama? Oh, Agama, you're fine.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine.
You're just watching people. Oh, Simon is knocked on his keister. Beefy is fine. Agama and Beefy are totally fine. You just feel the ship lurch for, like, significantly lurch forwards with so much force that even, this very large individual like Gronk just fell right on his butt. Lizzie seemed fine, though. It's almost
Weight
like
of her lies keeping her down.
she kind of knew that this was coming. And we're gonna actually, with this burst of speed and everybody on their butts, that's probably where we're gonna stop for the evening. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Call it the next time a 2-day skip. We land in town. Because obviously we're outrunning this hoe now.
Well, we'll see the exacts. But there you go. I don't know if you wanted to, so we'll stop for now. I'm gonna hit stop